Bucket Brigade for the Anjinang First Nation has discovered alarming levels of toxic chemicals in the air to the reserve near Sarnia, Ontario. The city has the highest levels of particulate air pollution of any Canadian city because of its reliance on the petrochemical industry. The complex of refining and chemical companies is called Chemical Valley and located south of downtown Sarnia. Chloromethane, benzene, chlorobenzene, ethylbenzene, and isoprene were detected in the air samples at levels that exceed health guidelines and legal limits in the United States. According to the research, ethylbenzene and isoprene are suspected cancer-causing chemicals, although various jurisdictions have health-based standards for toxic chemicals found in the sample. Physical effects like dizziness, fatigue, tremors, nausea, and vomiting can occur as well. On a positive note, an article from The Observer, January 2011 states that, despite having what has been described as the dirtiest air in the province, Sarnia has reduced its nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, and sulfur dioxide problems by 30% in the last 3 years.
It's the first time in the report's 39 years history pollutants have not exceeded provincial monitoring standards.
Chemical companies operating in Sarnia include Nova Chemicals, Bayer, Cabot Corporation, and Ethel Corporation. In 2012, BioEmber began construction of North America's first biosuccinic acid plant at the Bioindustrial Park. Shell Canada, Imperial Oil, and Confer Energy operate refineries in Sarnia. According to the EcoJustice report in 2007, exposing Canada's Chemical Valley, there are 62 industrial facilities within 25 kilometers of the Anjinang Reserve and city of Sarnia that released more than 131,000 tons of air pollution in 2005, including numerous chemicals associated with reproductive and developmental disorders and cancer. The huge industrial area is the cause of significant air and water pollution, and water pollution is a serious concern in Sarnia.
We have been evacuated from our homes several times from chemical releases. Sensitive populations like pregnant women, children, the elderly, and the people with already compromised immune systems should not be threatened by going outdoors. It also causes respiratory and cardiovascular effects. In addition to the detrimental effect on the birth rates among First Nation people, there is also correlation between Sarnia and cancer rates among men, 34% higher overall cancer rate than the provincial average. A lung cancer rate that is 50% higher, a mesothelioma rate 5 times higher than asbestosis rate 9 times higher.
The Anjinang First Nation have discovered alarming levels of toxic chemicals in the air to the reserve near Sarnia, Ontario. The publication revealed that 40% of Canada's petrochemical industry operates within a few kilometers of Anjinang and detailed the cumulative pollution these facilities release into the local environment. The leak was discovered around 1:45 p.m. Daycare workers then reported the smell to the Ontario Ministry of the Environment before 2 p.m., but officials were that there was a shelter in place, an order to go indoors and shut off. All air intake did not reach the daycare until 2:30 p.m., after the shelter in place had been called off. Here are the response of the Sarnia's residents.
Sarnia are residents, not lab rats, and should not have to breathe in such potent cocktail of toxic chemicals. We deserve to have proper safeguards in place to protect our health. The citizens want a safe and healthy community, environment, and workplace. We need a good system that includes better monitoring for leaks and spills, improved plant maintenance, and diminishing cumulative exposure of toxic chemicals.
Sarnia is committed of the improvement of its pollution. The initiative to provide better and more time air quality information to the Ontario public. While back at Anjinang, Shell has agreed to clean the daycare's ventilation system and playground in light of the leak. The City of Sarnia has adopted a smog alert response plan in support of the Ontario government's air quality initiative. And on the city website, it states that, as a part of the city's commitment to monitoring and improving the environment, the City Council has established a number of committees to advise Council as well as appointing city representatives to outside committees who have an interest in the environment and the preservation of habitats.
This is breaking news.